challenges are gifts that force us to look for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them. Just find a new way to stand. And with this quote from Oprah Winfrey, I welcome you to the maiden edition of Conversations with Jumie. Now, Conversations with Jumie is a daytime talk show centered on family, relationship, pop culture, lifestyle, and all of celebrity life, just to add a little bit of spice to the program of the day. I'll be your host on Conversations with Jumie, and I'll be inviting two amazing guests per episode who will come to discuss everything and anything. Just your daily typical conversation now brought to your TV screen. How exciting is that? Now, let us go for this breather, and when I come back, I'll be introducing my amazing guest. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome back to the show, Conversations with Jumie. So I told you that I'll be inviting my two amazing guests who have decided to join me on today's episode. I have two of them in the studio, and one is Arit, Rita, Auntie, Edith. Now don't laugh already. That's like 4 different names and 4 letters. Arit, Rita, Auntie Edith, and I also have John Awell. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
So Arit, what's about with your name? Arit, Rita, Auntie Edith. Like, you explain that to me.
Well, Arit is my native name. Then Rita is more like an English name. When I didn't have anything in my head,
so you give yourself Rita. So Auntie Edith,
it's my parents' name.
Okay, and you are from where again?
I'm from Akwa Ibom State.
Okay, no wonder. What is no wonder. 4 letter word. So John, welcome to the show.
Yeah,
thank you for coming on such short notice and all. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So I want you guys to feel comfortable, and we're talking about add-ons in a relationship. Just basically dealing with extras in a relationship. Talking about when a partner wants the other partner to cope with certain, I will not call it abnormalities, but to the other person it looks strange, it looks alien, that why would you want me to actually cope with this particular thing? I'm not used to it. But we all know that relationship is about 2 people meeting halfway. So I would like to ask you now, what are add-ons to you? What are the extra things that you can't just deal with in a relationship? I'll start with John.
Add-ons in a relationship, for me, I think number one thing that I think I would not allow in a relationship is sitting on a guy's lap.
Like your girlfriend sitting on it.
Sitting down on, let's say, the usual word now, bestie. Like, why would you do that? I don't understand. Like, it's somehow.
Okay.
For you to sit on it. I think that's number one. I think another one is unnecessary pick. You understand that? Kind of thing? So those two, no.
Okay, so even if it's coming from a platonic basis, just out of pure innocence, you still wouldn't, like, I feel like what's actually the big deal? Because I'm sure your girlfriend must have had few male friends before she met you, and that's basically how they express their playfulness.
Okay, for the record, I'm single.
Why are you telling us that?
Yes, I don't know,
He's trying to shoot his shots.
I don't know what she's saying.
Okay.
So, for me, I feel in a relationship, for me to walk up to a lady and tell her that, okay, I like you, can we be together, and she accepts, I believe number one thing is this: I should be the number one person that should have all access to whatever.
Okay.
Now, if you have any male bestie outside, there should be limits to what you do with the person and what you do with me. I don't know, maybe you're getting me.
I'm getting you, but don't you think? Okay, wait. Let me stop. Let me come to Arit now, because she's already itching to talk. Okay. What are add-ons to you? What are the extras you can't just deal with from your spouse, your partner?
One of the extras that I can't deal with is sleeping out.
Sleeping out in what sense? Because that word is kind of ambiguous.
if he goes out on probably work trip or something, I know he's traveling out of town. He's not around. But I see situations whereby people, like couples, their spouse is still in town, and they will just come up with some kind of excuse that, oh, work is keeping me, so
I get. So
no matter how late it gets,
you have to come
home.
That's some strict measures.
You have to come home. You have to sleep at home. So it doesn't matter how late, just come home.
And besides, we have Uber now. We have Opay. So you don't have an excuse.
He does not have any excuse to stay out late or to not come home. You're not out of town. Even if you're even going out of town, I should know, this is what is taking you out of town. This is why you have to travel. There is not all kind of jobs that takes couples, that takes the person out. So if your job is taking you out, it must be very important and very necessary, and you shouldn't exceed. I'm going for 2 days. Let it be 2 days, and you're back. So I won't tolerate a person or a spouse that doesn't come home.
So even if the reasons are genuine, even if the reasons are coming from a sincere mind that I can't, because probably maybe meetings, maybe he finished from his meeting maybe by 11 p.m. So you mean that you still mandate that he has to come home?
He has to come home. It's like, why is this thing? Why is this thing? What kind of meeting?
Like, I'm seeing that I'm probably being insecure or
it's not about being. See, there's some things you allow. I get add-ons, yes, extra things. There's also a limit to it.
But what is your fear about him not coming home?
It's not about fear. It's
just your rules.
Some certain rules, some certain let me use the word rules. There are some things I can't tolerate, and I believe also that there are some things he won't be able to tolerate. If you have an understanding that these are the things I want, these are the things I don't want. We should be able to work with that. Though I know that there's something that I have to sacrifice some certain things, yes. But the ones that are not sacrificiable, he has to be able to listen and adapt it for it to work. So that's my own belief on add-ons. Add-ons, yes, sacrifices, but there's also a limit to the sacrifices. Yes.
Now let me go back to what John said about your spouse sitting on another guy and unnecessarily peck. I know how to be someone that is very, very jovial and someone that is very, very playful. So now just imagine that probably you are dating her, and I don't think she will be that kind of person that will easily stop being that playful with somebody. So how would you cope if you are dating somebody like her? Because in a way, I will see that we are just trying to seclude that to a confined space, because that's just the way she is. So how do you manage such? Or do you want to break up with your spouse because of she's just being playful? How do you manage such situation?
See, one thing I believe is this: when both of us agree to be together. Number one thing, I don't know, maybe because of the way I was brought up, but number one thing is respect should be there. Once I'm dating you, I'm in love with you and you're in love with me, and I notice, fine, I know from the beginning I might not say it, but with time, and I start seeing you, maybe we go somewhere and you meet, and you see that like,
there is that boy inside. Now what are you doing?
I will not boil, but I'll just be like, Kilo Shele, must you do this? So probably when we leave, then I'll call our attention to that. Come on, babe, this is not, for me it is not good. So if you respect me enough, please set boundaries to it.
Okay.
Yes, please.
What if when you met her, naturally that's just who she is? There's no her being playful with people or with the opposite sex is not that she's being flirtatious. That's just her nature. Do you think it's fair or it's right for you to try to change her, or try to caution her, or try to limit her and say, oh no, don't do this, or I don't like it, I'm not comfortable with this and all? I believe since you should know the partner that you're with, this is her person, who she is. It's not like maybe she she has ulterior motives for being playful. Let me say
Someone like you.
so in that case or in that scenario, you trying to curb or try to limit her interaction with people won't make her feel comfortable.
And it might cause a strain in your relationship, your communication.
But wait, listen. One thing about me is this, I try to place people like, can you put yourself in my own shoes? Let us say that, okay, from my own end, I'm with a lady, a friend, good friend, let's say probably from secondary school. I'm like, hey babe, what's up? Sit down now. And I hold on to her wrist, and my hand is close to her, you know. Hey, what's up? And we're laughing, and she's tucking her head into my neck, you know, holding me and all that. How will she feel? You know, see, as humans, there are some semantics that we tend to read meanings to faster than some. I'm with a lady, even on a norm, a lady that I'm not dating, that we're just walking on the street, maybe we're friends, we hold hands. When people see that, what do they think? You're dating this person.
Do people really think that? I mean, people hold hands.
That some do. so
Okay.
If I'm to be in her shoe, how will she feel about that?
Okay, what if she doesn't feel anything? Like, okay,
She
go on.
doesn't feel
Yes,
anything.
yes.
She just thinks, okay, this is just who he is.
Doesn't matter.
But I get your point though.
Okay.
I get your point that if you trying to put yourselves in that person's shoes,
Then
okay,
how
this is
would she
the
feel?
how would she feel and all that. Okay, fine. You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Before the relationship, you're a playful person.
Let me cut in there. I actually like where we are going in this conversation, because in as much as people don't really talk about these things are really causing lots of strains in the relationship. You can just see that, okay, a partner will just start acting up, and you don't even know what is making her act up. These are the things that she might have seen her spouse do that will make her to just start, they say, forming attitude. So I would like us to actually like pinpoint this add-on, so that in a way we can actually maybe educate our viewers on how to manage this in a relationship, and how to speak, the ways to speak to your partner, because so it won't sound like you're trying to tell your partner to cut off his or her friends. So I like us to actually educate people on how to okay, we need to talk about this, the ways in which we can actually convey our messages that won't make it look like we are trying to make our partner cut off their friendship with other people. So back to you. Sorry to cut you on that. I hope I've not made you forget. I hope I've not made you forget. Okay.
Using his own point of
Yes.
view, by when he said him putting himself in the person's shoes.
Yes.
I think that's where the add-ons coming, sacrifices coming. Okay, I'm this kind of person. I'm playful, but when I'm out with my spouse or my boyfriend or something, I have to reduce it because I know he doesn't feel comfortable with it.
Okay, so that's where the respect comes in. Why are you happy?
No, yes, I because if he's always complaining about it, like he doesn't like it, I have to respect that he doesn't like it. I have to respect that fact that he doesn't like it. It might not really be okay. That's just it. That's sacrifice people have to make
In a relationship.
for it to work. Because if you don't do that and you keep on listening to him complain, at a point he might actually get tired of it. If you cannot take it anymore, and you might not want that relationship to end. But what's the big deal? Just try to reduce the way you play with people or play with opposite sex when he is there.
And to me, I don't think that's telling your partner to reduce the way he or she plays with
your
best
friends. Yes.
I don't think it severes the relationship between them, as in the friendship between them. It doesn't. It's just the only thing is it's you are trying to make the friend know that there are boundaries to this. Myself, I have lots of friends as ladies. One thing is, once any of my friend is married, there's a level to the way I communicate with this person, because I know that one, you are someone's wife, and I should give you that respect. So while I was in school, something happened. There's a senior of ours that I was very playful with. When I say, oh God, hold her from behind and all that, So there was this. I think she graduated like a year after leaving the school. She came back, and she was at the bus stop with her fiance. But I did not know.
Hey, oh, baby, pass it on your body.
So she was up there and we were talking. She was laughing. I noticed the guy was just frowning. I was like, the next thing she just said, John, meet my. The next thing I just bros, I'm big. I didn't know. Please, I'm really sorry. So the guy had to laugh like, okay, no problem. I said sorry, bro. When I was leaving, I had to, bros, I beg no vex for that time. Now so we they play.
You have to apologize again.
I just have to apologize because I don't know the problem the lady will have faced when they are together. So I think that kind of thing is just for you to set the boundaries for the friends because nowadays, maybe because I'm on Twitter, I don't know, maybe you guys. There's this trend on Twitter now. People
imagine, it's like
bestie, let me do one time. What? Yes, bestie will come to the house and bestie will start playing. But you know, bestie is touching here. Bestie is on the bed.
In fact, that word has been abused. Because even
I've done one round.
Even my mom would tell me that what kind of friendship is a guy and a lady having together? There is no how you guys will not, finding shortcuts.
I actually have a friend though. I have a friend that's
bestie. Are you sure? Like, what's the conversation?
Alright, see, there's one thing about. It's just that you may not be conscious of it. No matter how close you are with someone, it will get to a particular level.
There is science explanation for this.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
There are some friends you might have that you would know that this person has certain feelings or likes me or something, but they're just the ones that I have a friend from school, Abbas.
Okay.
When we met, we clicked. When we clicked, we always have something to talk about, to discuss and everything. Abbas does not have that kind of.
I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back after this break because that is another topic on its own. And there's a particular artist I'd like us to talk about. A partner who loves helping people. I have an experience with that, and I would like to hear your perspective on it. But let us go for this commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Welcome back to the show. So before we went on that break, we were talking about the friends with benefit, but I don't want us to delve into that now because I feel that is a topic on its own. So I'm just going to mention one more hard one, and I would like to know your perspective on it. The spouse that likes helping people too much, because a friend of mine came to me and was telling me that do you think it's okay for my spouse to be show interest in other people's life? Like for example, now maybe a friend of his posted something on WhatsApp or anything. Okay, he will feel the need to always comment on the pictures, and if probably the person is feeling down or something, he will feel the need to always want to offer help or solutions to whatever the person is going through. And she was like why do you always have to be all about that person's business? I'm not really feeling comfortable with it, because from how are you, it turns to deeper conversations. And also, what's your take on that?
I think she's just feeling insecure because if that is who he is, that's his person. There are people that are just like that they care about people. It's not like maybe you know who this person you're with, you know who he is, it's okay if he has people around him that are going through some certain things. He always wants to know what they're going through and try to help in its own way. So why do you feel uncomfortable?
Most of them are ladies, so most of the people that he likes to help, they are ladies, and some of them they've actually had an history. That's what is actually making the spouse get a little bit uncomfortable with your scenario.
If she feels uncomfortable that her spouse is still cares about his ex, let me his ex, probably has had something with them, she should talk to him about it. Okay, I don't feel comfortable with this, and I don't feel comfortable with that. So he should know, okay, this stuff I'm doing, my current partner does not like it, and he looks for a way to reduce it or just stop it totally. But that's to those ladies he has had something with. But why is he even still talking to them in the first place?
You see, this WhatsApp thing, it just makes you to just talk to people that you don't want to talk to. Because by the time you check their status, okay, it might not even be him that will talk first. It might just be the lady. Okay, I just said maybe, oh, so you're monitoring me. Just check my status. This and that.
I've been with someone that fine. He still had his ex. They were always trying to reach him to communicate with him, and he was always telling me about it. This also person called me. This is what she said. This is what and I gave my own opinion or my own advice based on what he told me. So when there's free flow of communication between you and your partner, there shouldn't be any issues. Even if he has his ex all around him or them trying to reach him or ask him for one or two favors, and he comes to you and tells you about it. Oh, this is what this person is talking. You not be, oh, don't do this. Oh, do this. Oh, do it this way. So it doesn't look as if there's. So when there's that free flow of communication between the two of you, there's nothing to be worried about, because he has already informed you, okay, this is what this person wants, this is what this person said.
I think communication plays a very big role. So John, you're in a relationship with somebody, what do you think, would you be in that situation where you make your other half feel uncomfortable by the way you talk to your ex or your female friends? How would you censor such conversations? Okay, maybe your ex trying to tell you, okay, John, how are you? What did you eat last night? Or how was our wife? Or that kind of conversation. So how would you curb such conversation? How would you curb it in the sense that you would not want it to escalate to asking too many personal questions?
Okay, see, one thing I believe is this: personal experience or things that you've been through would caution you on some things. Now, number one, when you are in love with someone, I believe that person should be your best friend. So all unnecessary talk with anybody should, though I know, like me, I can be reckless with some chats. It has ended
confession time.
It has ended the relationship I was.
You see what we're talking about? These things happen.
Like,
can you imagine? Wait, was it from an innocence point of view?
Yes,
innocent point of
view.
Platonic. And
I'll come and see you in your house. Like, which day will you come? Just tell me. Then you're like, so if she come, hello, she's just my friend now. It's like, before I knew, pam, it escalated and we went off. Say again.
Okay.
So now, when you are in a relationship with someone, I believe that person is your best friend, and any other, maybe because of that happened, it has made it to her. So any unnecessary talk with any lady should have limits.
Yes,
now,
sure.
But helping people, like the example you made now, that the person is always helping ladies. And the set of ladies that we have today, myself and a friend of mine, we were together yesterday, and he was telling me, John, which I would do. His wedding is coming up this month. We're in November. Like, my wedding is, and this girl wants me to come and and she knows she said, yes, but she just wants me.
That is craziness.
Like, you can see the desperation of ladies of nowadays. Imagine, this guy is about to get, but you just want him to sleep with you.
There's something about it, so it's spiritual.
Why is he even why
entertaining such conversations?
Does she have a hold on him?
She doesn't.
So why is it even bothered about it?
No, not that he's bothered, but we're just, we're talking.
He's considering for him to even be talking about it.
No, he's not. He's not. The reason is this.
It's just guys' gist. That's what they talk about. I see.
Talking about he not telling some people about his wedding. So I was like, why now? I know one made a con, they monitor my life. So it was not like, imagine, you get one girl like that. The girl won't make I can't do. And I tell her, see, my wedding is just, I was like, yeah, run for your life. So now this kind of thing that this person helps
ladies. So what
needs to be cautioned.
Yes, it needs
because
to be cautioned.
before see, there are some things that we tend to look at it like, that's small thing, I can't do it.
From a guy's point of view, right? I know my mind.
After all, I don't have any intentions. But
before you
can't say what a lady.
Exactly. Because
feel okay, you doing those things for her. you probably like her, whereas you're just doing it based on just plain intentions. Yes, that not because you just care naturally. But when you just keep on answering or listening to her request all the time and trying to help her out certain things, she starts developing some kind of
Emotions
yes,
yeah.
and she feels okay, this feeling is mutual, because anytime she comes to you for a favor or a help or a need, you're always there.
You're always there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she starts building this idea, this image of two of you together.
I just love the way you dice. In fact, I just hope that particular guy is watching this right now, because I don't know why you would say, I know my mind, I know this one, and this one, but you don't know what the other person is thinking. And try to also consider the mindset of your spouse. Should be comfortable with it. I mean, there is already a laid down rivalry between two ladies. There's no how we can try to say let women support each other, but we also there's this, I don't know, there's this inbuilt, or this, I don't know, maybe it just came from heaven, like there's only this rivalry. So a guy to also know how to respect, I think that is where communication, respect comes in. We need to put this into our relationship: communication, respect, and even when things are going haywire, communication will be able to bring it back into perspective, and ability to sacrifice. Thank you for that point. Hi, welcome back. So it's time for our game. So I'm simply looking for the fastest talker. Okay. Yes, fastest talker, in the sense that, okay, whoever answers the question right first is actually the winner of, there's a prize outside, don't worry. So we have celebrity trivial and word form trivial. I'll start from celebrity trivial. So what reality star comes to mind when you hear the phrase "I pin full ground berekete"? Reality TV star. I pin full ground berekete.
Who says that?
No, just a phrase. It actually came from a particular story of, okay.
Do you have an idea? Because I'm totally clueless.
Reality star.
Yes, I think I do.
Oh.
Obano they go transfer.
Oh my goodness, you beat me to it.
No,
Yes.
I dropped another bomb.
Another bomb. Yes, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
No leave. We full ground. We want rekete.
I thought she was not allowed to say no leave, no transfer.
Yeah.
She really had
A lot of them. No leave, no transfer. I pin full ground berekete. I think there's another one again, but I just like this one. I pin full ground berekete.
Without the U.
Uh-huh.
okay, you.
So that's it. Thank you, John. Yeah. So second, word form trivial.
Okay.
Rearrange these letters to form a word and create more words from the word you formed.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
That's complicated.
Yeah, that's the idea. I want the mind-boggling games. Yes. So the letters are KNIRD. KNIRD. So rearrange these letters to form a word and create. I think you can create about 2 words from the word. So let's go.
That should be
60.
I got that.
Yes.
What the marriage is brilliant.
So create at least 2 words from that.
Okay. Drink.
Yes, of course.
Ink.
Yes, that's INK.
Yes,
Yes, and I think you can still create about 2 extra.
Kin.
KIN. KIN.
Why is it fast?
60 seconds is going. TikTok.
Eric.
Yes. I think you can still create one more. See your eyes.
Kid.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That's about 4 words. Yes. Oh, brilliant. Oh, thank you so much, guys, for coming on the show. This was fun and exciting. You guys are my first guests, and it was just worthwhile. Thank you very much for coming on the show. I really appreciate you guys. So, and that's what we have for you on Conversations with Jumie. Make sure you join us on our next episode as we bring you more exciting topics and mind boggling games. So like, come away next time. I remain Jumoke Adeoti Aino. See ya.